The secret weapon of manipulative people is out in the open. Hot and cold behavior isn't confusion, it's a calculated tactic for total control. Discover how Stoicism helps break their manipulation and reclaim your power. Have you ever felt like you're on an emotional roller coaster in a relationship? One minute things are amazing, the next you're left wondering what went wrong. This might be because someone's playing mind games with you, using hot and cold behavior to keep you hooked. It's a way to have power and influence over your feelings. Mind games are when someone tries to control you by messing with your head. They might say one thing and do another, or they might ignore you to make you feel insecure. It's all about manipulation tactics. Hot and cold behavior is a classic example. One day they're super affectionate, the next they're distant and aloof. This can leave you feeling confused and anxious. So why do people play these games? Often it's about insecurity and fear. They might be afraid of being vulnerable or rejected, so they try to control the situation instead. It could also be because of past trauma or bad experiences in relationships. Another thing that can cause this is your attachment style. Anxious and avoidant people often end up together, creating a push-pull dynamic. Anxious people crave closeness and worry about abandonment, while avoidant people value their independence and fear intimacy. This can lead to a cycle of seeking reassurance and then pulling away, which is really hard on both people. It isn't always the other person playing games or manipulating you on purpose. Most of the times it has to do with the baggage they are carrying. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can help you navigate these situations. It teaches you to focus on what you can control, your own thoughts and actions. You can't control how someone else behaves, but you can control how you react. Here are some Stoic principles to keep in mind. Acceptance, accept that you can't change other people's behavior. Focus on your own virtue and integrity. Self-control, don't let your emotions control you. Stay calm and rational even when things get tough. Emotional detachment, don't get too invested in someone else's actions. Protect your emotional well-being. So what can you do practically? First, try to communicate openly and honestly. Tell the person how their behavior makes you feel, but do it calmly and respectfully. For example, I feel confused when you're affectionate one day and distant the next. Next, set boundaries. Decide what you're willing to accept and what you're not. Be firm about your boundaries, but also be respectful of the other person. If someone is constantly disrespecting your boundaries, it might be time to walk away. Remember to take care of yourself. Spend time with friends, pursue hobbies, and do things that make you happy. Your self-worth shouldn't depend on someone else's approval. It's also helpful to seek wisdom and understanding. Try to understand why someone might be playing games or acting hot and cold. Maybe they're insecure or afraid. Empathy can help you respond with kindness and compassion, even if you don't agree with their behavior. There's a corner of the internet known as the female dating strategy, or FDS, where women try to make dating easier by following many specific rules. Some of their advice can be useful for identifying people who are not right for you. You can pick red flags. But it can also promote a manipulative mindset, where dating becomes about categorizing and controlling people rather than building genuine connections. A good relationship requires trust and mutual accountability, not manipulation. Ultimately, dealing with mind games and hot and cold behavior is about protecting yourself and finding healthy relationships. If you want a good and stable connection, keep it transparent and make sure you are honest. Focus on taking care of your emotional well-being. So if you find yourself in a situation with manipulation, it's not your fault. It's about the other person being unhealthy and choosing to play those toxic games. Remember, you are worthy of being in a relationship where you feel valued and loved. There's so much more to explore about attachment styles, trauma, and how our past experiences affect our relationships. We didn't even scratch the surface about conditions like borderline personality disorder that can also lead to the same signs, but for different reasons. Also, there is research about why a lot of people are insecure about who they are, and a lot more to talk about than a simple video can explain. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on relationships and mental well-being. Keep watching for more amazing videos.